Hey, it's JC at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore. 6725 West Central Avenue, Toledo, Ohio, 43617 419 531 6097. Instagram, JC's Comics and More, www.jcscomicsandmore.com, JC's Comics and More at hotmail.com. This is Sunday, the 10th of May, and just got done pricing up some of these Batmans for a possible guy in the Pennsylvania area, so we'll see if he's interested. And then also like this astonishing some of these unknown worlds for one of my other regulars. We got these priced up for him, so we'll have those waiting for him. And I did pick up a new collection on Friday of like stuff like Punisher. There's Green Lanterns, there's G.I. Joes. There's a lot of stuff of that nature in this collection. G.I. Combats. We'll go take a look at it real quick, but lots of like Punishers and stuff of that nature, certainly. But I'm going to pause this and we'll go over to where those books are at. Okay, here's some of the comics here. Like I said, Punishers, lots of Punishers that you stop in. We'll be selling these things very cheap, but all kinds of Punishers. Punisher series, Punisher #1. There's none from the miniseries, of course, unfortunately. A lot of the first run up to issue 100 of the original Punisher series, and then there's Punisher War Journals. Unfortunately, it starts at issue 7, so no 1 through 6, and no number 6 being the first of the two-parter with Wolverine. Punisher War Journals. A lot of those go up to like 68, 69, and then Punisher War Zones. Got 2 #1s. First 5 issues or first 6 issues, then it starts skipping a little bit. A bunch of the one-shots, some of the other crossovers like with Daredevil, Nomad, and then there's a bunch of noms. And unfortunately with Nom, we do have a Spectacular Spider-Man issue 140, which had the Punisher in it also. Nom started with issue 7, so we do have the final issue of Nom in here. Don't have the first issue, but at issue number 84, the final issue, and we have most of the Punisher invades the Nom series also that's in there. So we do have those. Again, going to be going fairly cheap. Got a whole lot of classics illustrated, as you can see. Different printings on those. We'll go through these just very quickly. And again, these are not high grade, so they're probably, I would imagine, no more than $10. Probably a lot of them are $3. And if you wanted to buy, a large majority of these, or you want to come in and buy the stack, I'll give you a really good deal on the stack. And please don't let them know that this was room 19. It was removed from the room. So don't let people know that it was removed. But again, as you can see, lots of the old classics. Edgar Allan Poe, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Alice in Wonderland, Tom Sawyer, written by somebody named Samuel L. Clemens. I thought it was written by Mark Twain. The Man in Iron Mask. Got 2 different printings there. Western Stories, Man Without a Country, Around the World in 80 Days. The Midshipman, Mr. Midshipman Easy. Got Joan of Arc, White Fang, The Gold Bug, Seawolf, Pudd'nhead, All Quiet on the Western Front, King Solomon, William Tell, Men Against the Sea, Bring 'Em Back Alive. And we got From Earth to the Moon. This is the special Miller signed edition. Miller signed that one, so that one's worth no more than this one. 105, 106, 107, I got 109, Another Miller signed book. So this came from the Miller edition. I'll have to make sure I set those aside and make sure they get back to Miller. We got 114, 115, Captain Courageous, the Rob Roy, another Miller book. A few doubles on some of these. Covered Wagon, Dark Fugitive, or Dark Frigid. Waterloo, he's got an itchy stomach. In the Reign of Terror. Miller, that's when he was 27, he signed that. That was on his birthday. Kim, First Men on the Moon, a couple copies of that. With Fire and Sword, Off on a Comet, and then finally, Won by the Sword. Not Die by the Sword, Won by the Sword. I'm going to pause quickly and put these classics back in their stack. Some other comics, of course, you got the Vietnam journals, you got GI Combat. This here from Apple Comics. Apple Comics doesn't exist for a long while. Don Lomax, the Vietnam Journal. As good as the Nam was, Vietnam Journal was even more raw. Guys getting their guts blown out and stuff. We got most of those. Unfortunately, I'm missing the first 2 issues, but we have most issues up to let's see, issue 15, issue 16. There's some OGI Combat. Quite a few different GI Combats there. A bunch of Sad Sacks, Archies, Richie, Rich and Casper, Devil Kids and Hot Stuff. There's Reggie and Me. There's Laugh. There's more Laughs. Life with Archie. Some Gold Key comics. These are all going to be about $1 a piece. These are all going to be $1 a piece. There's a Miller Brave Wolf issue. Brave Eagle issue. Another Miller issue. Secret or Spy Man, Lassie, Dennis the Menace. Boris. The Boris got some styling glasses there. Tarzan, Chili, Treasure Chest. Again, these are going to be dollar comics here that you guys can come in and snatch up. We've got a bunch of coverless comics that if you come in, buy some comics from this collection, I'll let you take some free comics with you, some coverless comics. Cheap reading. The Punisher miniseries trade paperback. Some of the better books. There's Green Lantern 53, Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves. I think there might be Ditko stories around the world. Under the Sea. Space Family Robinson, Lost in Space, issue number 22. There's a House of Mystery, a coverless issue of the Monkeys, coverless issue of Robot Magnus Fighter number 7, Bob Hope Adventures number 81, The Time Tunnel number 1 from Gold Key, Tales of the Unexpected. There's another Swiss Family Robinson, that's number 27, or Space Family Robinson. Richie Rich fighting dinosaurs, Outer Limits. We've got the Munsters. We got Melvin Monster. Although the Melvin Monster, I think, is going to a friend of mine overseas. So I'm going to just make sure I set that aside right now. We've got Dr. Solar. That's issue number 21. Again, these are in really not great shape because they're going to be cheap books. Who knows? They only might be a couple $1 a piece or $1. I have to go through and check. There's another Miller issue, Metamorpho number 16. Kona, Monarch of Monster Island. He's fighting a giant scorpion. That's issue number 9. Marvel Spotlight on the 7th Voyage of Sinbad. Adventures on the Planet of the Apes. We've got this great Betty and Me issue, number 16. You get to read what Archie is. Betty's asking Archie. Her getting rescued, and then Archie telling you what he had to do to those 3 guys to rescue Betty. And it's approved by the Comics Code. It's up right under their noses. Popeye the Toot Toot Sailor Man. There's a weird Wonder Tales. Look, Miller, it's deadlier than Jaws, the shark. But some of the other books, you got an Abraham life story. Unfortunately, it does have masking tape. The story of Jesus is coverless. There's a Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Punisher, Hearts of Darkness, a Amazing Spider-Man 135, third appearance of the Punisher, Tomb of Dracula 45, Werewolf by Night 17, Warlord number 2, the Unexpected number 114, Amazing 330, What If 26, again Punisher theme, My Favorite Martian, Inferior 5 number 5, it's got Kelly Bundy on the front, Black Magic number 5, again Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, again probably Ditko artwork, Bamba, The Jungle Boy number 2, a reprint of Amazing Spider-Man 129, you got another issue of Chili number 20. And then these are also some of the books. X-Men number 9, unfortunately, has writing, has a big chunk missing. Batman the Animated Series number 7, still sealed with the the Man-Bat card. Had a bunch of G.I. Joes, including 2 copies of G.I. Joe number 21 that are in there, 2 first printings. First appearance of Kyle Rayner, first Omega Red, second Deadpool, first Domino, some of the Bernie Wrightson Punisher issues there, Our Fighting Forces, some more battle books, a bunch of, again, there's going to be a lot of dollar comics in this collection, some old Image comics that are just, to me, just not worth any more than, slapping a buck on and just putting them in there and, going from there. Get a coverless Green Lantern, lots of Green Lanterns. Here's a bunch more Archies in here. These are going to be a couple bucks a piece, maybe a little bit more than that, but these are all Archies in here. And some, the Dennis the Menace, Laugh, Josie and the Pussycat, Sabrina, Jughead, Pep, a few others like that. This box here has more Green Lanterns in it, including some from the Emerald Dawn series, some from still the original series, and then when it was restarted with Pat Broderick doing the artwork, we've got some of those, including issue 1, a lot of those, and a bunch of the Jim Lee X-Men series. We have the entire Executioner song. I would probably be could sell that as a set. Would like to sell that as a set. Bunch of Uncanny X-Men's, X-Forces, a New Mutants number 100, I think third printing. Again, X-Forces, Deadpool number 1 from his first miniseries, X-Forces, X-Factors, Wolverines, Death Blows, Team 7s, there's G.I. Joes. I've got an issue 1, I've got an issue 2, the issue 2 is the second printing. So many G.I. Joes here that we have. Goes all the way up to, got some of the yearbooks, but the G.I. Joe issue itself, the last one I have is number 121. So if you're interested or wondering what, do I have this particular issue of G.I. Joe or this particular issue of the Punisher or X-Men, you can certainly message me or leave it in the comments or send me a message on either the shop's Facebook page, which the link to the shop's Facebook page will be down in the description. Or you can always email me at jcscomicsandmore@hotmail.com. But I certainly like to thank everybody that has supported the channel since I started this. I'm well over 1,000 subscribers. If you've not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Please like. Please hit the bell for notification. It helps the page to grow. Be sure to share on whatever social media outlets. And again, I'd like to thank everybody for their support during the whole virus situation here. Got a lot of support from my locals and a lot of support from a lot of people on the YouTube channel and the shop's Facebook page. Very, very humbling. It helped helped me more than you could possibly think. More than possibly I could say. But other than that, thanks again. You guys have a great week, and we will have new comics coming in. I think on the 21st, we finally get new comics from Diamond again. All right, new comics. Yay, yay, yay. Thanks again. Take care, and hope all you mothers out there have had a very good Mother's Day.